to Stories of Alberta's Regiment. My name is Wes Krause, curator of the South Alberta Light Horse Regimental Museum. We'll be talking about some of the early history of the South Alberta Light Horse and the units it perpetuates. Namely, today we'll be talking about the 15th Light Horse, the official direct ancestor of the South Alberta Light Horse, which was raised in Calgary July 3rd, 1905 as a light cavalry regiment of the non-permanent militia of the Canadian Army. Under the founder, Colonel James Walker, there were 4 squadrons formed: A Squadron in Calgary, B Squadron in Fort Macleod, C in High River, and D in Cochrane. Later unit reorganizations renamed D Squadron as the Alberta Rangers, and an independent troop was formed in Red Deer. At the beginning of World War I, the 15th Light Horse was one of 6 cavalry regiments across Canada. Through the Canadian Corps Western Front, the 15th was incorporated into the Canadian Cavalry Depot Canadian Expeditionary Force. Unfortunately, the 15th was eventually disbanded in 1918. Following another reorganization of the Canadian militia in 1920, the 15th Light Horse became the 15th Canadian Light Horse. Not a big name change, but it was enough of a change. Yet another reorganization in 1936 saw the amalgamation with the South Alberta Horse, and it became the 15th Alberta Light Horse. Pretty close to the South Alberta Light Horse, but not yet. In 1954, the name and the units it became were used in the forming of the South Alberta Light Horse through amalgamation with the South Alberta Regiment of World War II. At the time of the amalgamation, the Canadian Army decided to repurpose the original 15th Light Horse cap badge, remove the 15LH, and replace it with SALH. As you can see, these cap badges are quite unique, and any of the soldiers who received these cap badges were incredibly proud to be part of those units. In a future episode of Stories of Alberta's Regiment, we'll be talking in a little bit more detail about some of these very interesting cap badges.